this new Mustang comes with two Mustangs. Technically. That is the new Mustang GTD. Nope, that's a spoiler. That's the Mustang Dark Horse, which happens to have a body kit, which is very much the Mustang GTD. What am I talking about? Well, this Mustang is, I mean, I was gonna say nothing special, but people hype this one up too, right? This one is just sort of like the top trim of the Mustang, the Dark Horse. It's 62 grand. That's cheaper than I would have thought for a Mustang, I guess. There you go. This is the Mustang GTD. No, it isn't. What am I saying? This is the Mustang Dark Horse, the highest trim version of the Mustang, the brand new one, the 2024. Well, this isn't the only version of the 2024 Mustang that's out there, because there is also the Mustang GTD, which if you don't know what this thing is, I'll explain throughout this video, because it could be argued that it's an even a higher trim, technically speaking, version of the Mustang. 500 horsepower compared to 800 horsepower. A 5.0 liter compared to a 5.2 liter. But that's not it. The main defining factor about the Mustang GTD is, well, its body kit. A body kit that I now have unlocked. Oh, so that's the Criterion one, the base one. Then we have this one, which is just kind of a generic ricey body kit. But then we have this, the GTD, or the closest we're gonna get to the GTD body kit. But what I'm gonna do is I'm now gonna go in and make this as close to the GTD as I can. So comparing the back, it's virtually the same. I mean, the GTD has the GTD badge, but we're not gonna get that anytime soon. But this exhaust, perfect. Identical to the hello? The spoiler, identical. Even the vent, I mean, this is unarguably a GTD variant of this Mustang. The only thing it's missing is, well, the badge. And I guess this wide body, you can tell, is a bit more separate than it is on the GTD. I don't even need to change anything. This is identical. That's the GTD. But of course, what we are missing are rims. Now, they don't have the official rims. So I guess we just kind of look for the rims that are the closest to the GTD, which you guys are gonna have to trust my judgment on, I guess, because I will try and find a set that work. Okay, so I've narrowed it down to a few options. This one, it kind of is a bit closer. As you can see, it's got the holes on the edges. It's got the center is a bit close. Obviously, we'll change the material. Then there's this one, which works a lot nicer for the holes on the ends, but nothing else really, and it's directional, which doesn't work. And this one, which is kind of just really vaguely-ish the GTD tires. We'd obviously have to make the secondary color the same as the primary, but all of these we'd have to change the color on. So let's try that. It's way more faint of a brush like that, and, well, I mean, I guess the secondary has to have the exact same thing, just a very faint brush. Perfect. You know what? I think that works. We whack on the red with the white lettering, and then we just whack on the exact same rims on the front, I guess. Now some race tires, but with no lettering on them. I believe these kind of work. Which ones are we on? Oh, the front tires. Yes, we are. Now, they need to be more flat than that. Ah, these are perfect. There we go. And then we just whack them on the back as well. I don't know why the game doesn't give me a lot more put it on the back tires too options, right? Like, it does that for what? Just the rim color? So do that for everything else as well. I want to be able to know I'm putting on the exact same tires on the back and front for everything, not just this. Unless there's a way to do that. I don't know. I am an idiot. Oh, I spotted it. Something different. The front splitter. Haha. There we go. That is not supposed to look like that. That is supposed to be way more like that, but without the fins on the ends. Then I think the best one is that one. There we go. I caught it. It was almost different to the GTD, but I caught it. I don't like that it has that thing that's sticking out there, but I mean, the little red bit, but we need that for the GTD kit, really. Let me see if you can livery over this, like, mascara the car has. Okay, some inaccuracies are showing themselves, like the vents on the front. Okay, it's nowhere near as exact as I thought it was. In fact, I'm thinking this one's honestly a bit more accurate. Yes, the canards there are very close on this one, but I think this one just has, you know, it's not got the canards, but a lot of everything else is a lot closer. Maybe it's falling apart. Maybe this build is falling apart. Oh no. Why does it look so weird now? It looks so weird with that. And no one's just painted it the GTD color. Why has no one done that? What a weirdly specific color. But I think that's it. I think that's the color. There we go. That is our Mustang GTD. With yellow headlights, actually, because the one I'm looking at does have yellow headlights. Okay, so the closest we can get to 8 speed, which the actual GTD is 7. So we'll go to a 7-speed gearbox. And the rest of it, I guess, it's bottom of A+. So I guess I'll just fiddle around to get it perfectly top of A+ while being decently balanced on everything. ECU does a whole bunch. ECU does a worryingly high amount of upgrade. Oh, I like having nitrous very upgraded. I do really like having nitrous very upgraded. I mean, technically, getting it to 800 horsepower would make sense to do because that's what the car is supposed to be at. But I'd be going into S. But then again, ain't no harm into going into S. I'm technically below on the 5-liters of charge, but it is supercharged, so we could supercharge it, and that would put us at 800 horsepower. And then these tires get us right to the top of S, and that is our Mustang GTD. I'm glad about the changes I made, like the front bumper and the rims and the splitter, because it was this close to being a GTD, this close, but it wasn't. And what we've done to it has made it way closer to a GTD in the bits that matter, like not having the weird mascara that this car has on the Dark Horse version, or having not the weird splitter that it had on. I think we did good. So what is the Mustang GTD? The Mustang GTD is... oh, listen to it. I didn't even change the engine sounds. I kept them stock, which I guess I could have changed them. I definitely should have added all the things that you're supposed to add, but it is so cool. Oh god! It is so cool seeing a GTD in this. Oh, I meant to take off the goofy cartoon effects, man, but I guess I'll leave them on. I'll turn them off after and maybe mess around with the engine sound, but god, this thing is perfect. It is perfect. The GTD is a race version of the Mustang. I think it's a maybe GT3, one of the race series is then made. It's a homologation version, basically, right? It's like the base model, a road version. It's a race car for the road of the racing version of the Mustang that we now have in Need for Speed. It looks so cool. I'm gonna drag race, and then I'm gonna do an actual race after I've turned off the cartoon effects and everything. How do I turn them off by default? Because it's getting annoying. Okay, no one joined. No one joined, and I'm sad, but I got to go and do all my upgrades. Look at that. No cartoon effects. And the engine sound. There you go. Now, obviously, you actually have to do a lot of stuff to this car to get it to the GTD point. So, it's not just a basic kind of wide body. It's not your average body kit. It's I suppose, a secret body kit. I don't know. Maybe I title it that? I don't know yet. But you do have to do a lot to the GTD. You have to, first you put on the GTD kit, yes, which is very GTD. But as you could see, there's a lot you can change to make it way more GTD. And we're about to find out if this GTD can hold up its own against 2 other races. So let's do that. And an endurance race as well. So if it's over from the... No! I'm gonna have to leave. That's not the GTD. That's not the GTD at all. I'm an idiot. Hey, wouldn't it be hilarious if I actually selected the GTD instead? Wouldn't that be crazy? And now we're just 1v1ing this guy. He's in a DeLorean. Okay. So it's souped up DeLorean versus made for the road version of a race car. So that's going to be an interesting little battle here. Huh. A little 1v1, a little endurance 1v1. Okay, and let's hold it there. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I missed it. Could you even get that anymore? I guess I don't notice if I get it, do I? Because I'm not using the. I just realized I'm not using the effect, so of course I wouldn't see if I got it. Oh, he has gone so wide. Oh god, that was rubbish from him. Oh no. Okay, I've got fully maxed out NOS though, so I need to use that more strategically. Oh, I'm all over the place. A bit more. Lovely. Oh, was that full NOS he just used? Not that. Well, I mean, I was gonna near miss, but I guess that guy had other plans. Okay, and NOS time. Here we go. Quickly hit the boost and then keep NOSing. And power's supposed to increase power. And he's gonna get curbed unless I suck. That was so close. Jesus. Oh my god. My life flashed before my eyes and he's catching up. Oh no. My life flashed before my eyes and too much of it was playing the crew. Oh, this thing's all over the place. This thing isn't very road racing built at all. Okay, and give me that. Okay, and give me that. Hold it. I just gotta hold it. Give me a near miss. And then give me... Okay, we didn't get the near miss, but we got drifting. Okay, lovely. And a bit more, a bit more, a bit more, a bit more. Okay, there we go. Hold. Oh, God, I am actually really scared. This guy can do stuff. Oh, God. Oh, no, that was terrible. Oh, that was bad. He's catching up. No. Please. My powerful NOS, save me. Okay, yay. We unlocked a Corvette Corvette something. We unlocked a Corvette C8. Yippee. Not the time to be telling me I did that. At the moment, I'm getting DeLorean chased. I'm getting chased back to the finish line. Oh, God. That was almost very risky. One near miss? Nope. Okay, I guess not. I'm going to save my NOS for a bit, you know. I'm going to save my NOS for a bit. I think it could be good. Also, I need to change the number plate. But this build, I've had a lot of fun with. I really like the GT. No! Oh, wait. Oh, he left. Oh. Oh, he rage quit. Oh. Chad, am I that good? I really like the GTD and these kind of cars. These kind of race cars built for the road. Audi did one for the RA as a, like, final send-off. Porsche do them a lot with, like, the GT2 and whatnot. These race cars made for the road are really good. And it feels like a return of homologation cars. Homologation cars just aren't really a thing anymore. And that really sucks that we don't see the cars in, like, professional racing series, and they're popular enough that just being in that racing series means you want to buy the base racing version of it that's built for the road. Come on, race cars for the road go hard. And the GTD is so much a part of that. And I love that, look, I don't care much for the Dark Horse. I love that because the GTD's in Unbound. No, wait, well, yes, but because the Dark Horse is in Unbound is what I meant, we've got the GTD as well. Lovely. Drift for 300 watt? I might as well continue drifting if it wants drift for a certain amount in an event of some kind in some car. Car am I unlocking there? God, this just sucks. What happened to the online lobbies? Is everyone playing drift? I guess everyone plays those weekly lobbies instead of this. Drift for 300 seconds while racing in a Ford. Well, I am doing that. In fact, Mr. Ford, Shelby, Ford GT, whatever challenges, I'm racing in a racing Ford. Does this game have that racing version of the P1? I don't know if this game has that one of the P1 that was in Heat. Because if it doesn't, is this technically the first, like, GP racing car in the game? I might be completely wrong there, but hey, look, if it doesn't have the P1 GT whatever, this is a track car. Technically. And then we get enough of these and it just becomes Grid Legends. That's the plan. Are you going to be doing this GTD customization to your car? Or are you gonna pass on it? Are you gonna customize it a different way? For me, it's just I have no care for the Dark Horse, really. So I've gone with the GTD, and I like the GTD body kit regardless. So that's the reasons I've gone with this customization. But maybe you aren't gonna go with it. Maybe you didn't even know you could make it this accurate of a GTD. Maybe you just thought it was just the body kit on its own. So let me know in the comments what you're gonna do, and if you're gonna do this GTD body kit. That's about it for me in a bit.